In the Heart of Roy 7T, back with another EP. Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all smash that like button for your boy when you roll on in. Shout out my guy, the Fighting Saint. Appreciate you becoming a member of the channel, my brother. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. What's good, D Free? Appreciate you sliding through this joint. TWT in the building. Shout out my brother, D Free. What's good, Queen? Shout out my girl, Tay Tay. Appreciate you sliding through this thing, Tay Tay. TWT in the building. What's good, brother Kurt? Appreciate you sliding through this thing, brother Kurt. Glad you can make it. Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all smash that like button for your boy when you roll on in. Whether you're here for a good time or a long time, if you could, do your boy a favor. Smash that like button for your boy when you roll on in. Now, I ain't going to be here too long, you know what I mean? But I do want to talk about something. You know what I mean, real quick. Big baby Anderson, Jared Anderson. You know what I mean? He just had a fight about a month ago at this point. You know what I mean? Give or take, you know what I mean? A month ago, the big baby Anderson, he had a fight. And just to start with, man, what's good, Just Duke? Appreciate you sliding through this, John Just Duke. Glad you could make a pep. TWT in the building. My brother T20 was good, T20. Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all smash that like button for your boy when you roll on in. You know, Jared Anderson is coming out, you know, a knockout victory about a month or so ago, maybe a month and a half or something like that, you know, give or take, you know, a month ago. In which, you know, I critiqued him. I critiqued him a little bit. What's good, Charles? And I did critique him, you know, like I ain't killed a man or, you know, buried a man, but I just really, I brought up I brought up a situation. I don't know if y'all remember, and I asked, I was like, did y'all think that Jared Big Baby Anderson, you know, was having, for lack of a better word, right, a struggle with his last opponent before, you know, an incident that happened within the fight? What's good, Charles Granger? Appreciate you sliding through this, John Charles. Glad you could make it, my brother Charles. Appreciate you sliding through. If y'all could, do your boy a favor when y'all roll on in. Y'all smash that like button for your boy. Greatly appreciate you sliding through. We in this thing having a boxing conversation. We talking about Jared Big Baby Anderson. The title pretty much, you know what I mean, gave it up. He called out Daniel Dubois, you know what I mean, which we about to get into. But I'm walking y'all on down. I'm catching y'all up, you know, to where I was at with this at first. But Big Baby Anderson's coming out a knockout victory in which, you know, I think that he struggled a little bit in that fight. Struggled, for lack of a better word, right? Because how much can you struggle with a guy that you knocked out in the second round, right? But I think the guy was putting up a bit more of a fight up until, you know, the incident that happened in the fight. And the incident that happened in the fight was Big Baby Anderson and the guy was exchanging, and the referee said break, and Big Baby Anderson hit the other guy late on the break. And shortly after, you know, Big Baby Anderson hit him on the break, the referee picked up his mouthpiece, put it in the other guy's mouth, and Big Baby Anderson shortly after knocked the guy out. But, you know, I posed the question, I asked the question, I was like, did anybody else other than me, you know what I mean, feel like that Big Baby Anderson was, you know, in a tough fight, you know, before, for the lack of a better word, the cheap shot, right? And then, you know, some people felt it was a cheap shot. Other people, you know, didn't. Some people wasn't different. For whatever the reason may be, right? I just want you to state that, you know, I critiqued him about that. What's good, D-Man? Appreciate you sliding through this, John D-Man. Glad you can make it. You know, I critiqued him about that. You know, I just wanted to say that, you know, about his last fight, and me thinking that, you know, maybe that fight goes a lot longer than 2 rounds if Big Baby Anderson, you know, don't get frustrated and throw that, you know, that cheap shot on that guy. And I think the cheap shot is what changed the fight. And I'm calling it cheap shot because, you know, that's kind of what it was, man. You know what I mean? The ref, anytime you hit a guy after the ref say break, you know, it's a cheap shot. So I got to call it right what it is. But, you know, I ain't tripping on it because I think that guy was going to get knocked out eventually anyway, right? I didn't think that guy had no chance in hell to beat Big Baby Anderson. But I digress. So I critiqued him on that. But this not too long ago, right? Actually, this was this week earlier. Actually, this might have been over the weekend, over the the Joe Joyce fights and all that. When the fights was going on, Big Baby was asked, a question about who'd he like to fight, in the heavyweight and how he feel about the rest of the heavyweight division. Jared Big Baby Anderson, he mentioned the name, that I thought was highly interesting. I see my guy D-Man Jr. say, hell no, he go crush that nigga, the boys. You know what I mean? We about to get into it real quick. But he said some over the weekend that I like. I actually like this from D-Man. And let me tell you why I like this from D-Man, right? Because we know that Jared Anderson is next up, right? We know that Jared Anderson comes with a lot of lofty expectations, so people expect a lot out of Jared Anderson, and rightfully so. There's people that's high on Jared Anderson. There are people who feel like right now, right, Jared Anderson could beat most of the heavyweights in the division. There are people, and I'm not saying that these people are wrong, right? You're entitled to have your opinion, right? But there are people who think Jared Anderson could beat Deontay Wilder. There are people who think Jared Anderson could beat Tyson Fury. There are people who think Jared Anderson can beat Anthony Joshua. There are people who think Jared Anderson can beat Alexander Usyk. What's good, Curtis Swell? Appreciate you sliding through this, John Kurt. Glad you can make it, pimp. Glad you can make it. Could y'all do your boy a favor? Could y'all smash that like button for your boy when you roll on in? I got 10 people in the building. I got 11 likes. If you ain't smashed that like button for your boy, could you do your boy a favor? Smash that like button. Greatly appreciate you. But yeah, you got people who think Jared Anderson is already, a top heavyweight, and they think that he could pretty much beat, the rest of the heavyweights. And I got no problem with that at all because he is a hell of a talent, right? But D-Man, when we really look at it for what it's all worth, right? Jared Anderson, the talent is there, but he's still a prospect, right? He's still a prospect. And I like this call out D-Man because Jared Anderson, he's a prospect. He actually has less fights than Daniel Dubois, right? If we look at, right now at their career, right? If we look at their career right now, Daniel Dubois has fought, the better people, the more notable names at heavyweight. And also the beautiful thing about this is Joe Joyce himself is still in that prospect. I mean, not Joe Joyce, Daniel Dubois. My bad, I was saying Joe Joyce. If you look at Daniel Dubois, he has, a better resume than Jared Anderson, right? He has more fights than Jared Anderson, right? He's fought the better people, has Daniel Dubois. But even still, Daniel Dubois is still viewed as a prospect. He still has, under 20 fights. He has more fights than Jared Anderson with 11, right? But he still has under 20 fights himself. So Daniel Dubois is what I like to call a high-level prospect. You know what I mean? Just like Jared Anderson. Now, there's people who think Jared Anderson can beat up all the heavyweights in the division, not just, a guy like Daniel Dubois, right? So I know, like my guy D-Man said, man, he go cook Daniel Dubois, right? But it's people who feel like Jared Anderson will cook everybody. You know what I'm saying, D-Man? So if we, a lot of people feel like he'll cook everybody. What I'm saying is, I think this is a real call out. I think this is about the same. What's good, Demetrius Bright? Appreciate you sliding through this, John Demetrius Bright. Shout out my guy, Curtis Swell. What's good, Curtis Swell? Appreciate you sliding through this, John Kurt. My guy, Demetrius Bright. What's good to my good brothers? How y'all good brothers doing? My brother Curtis and Demetrius. What's good with y'all? Go fuck. Glad y'all could make it. Glad y'all can make it. You know what I mean? So, there's people who think, Jared Anderson can beat every heavyweight in a division, right? But I like this call out because this call out makes sense. Daniel Dubois and Jared Anderson are about the same level of fighter. Daniel Dubois doesn't have a promotional company, so he's free to fight, who he wants to fight. This is a fight that very well could be made, and this is a fight that actually makes sense. I like this call out by Jared Anderson because it's realistic. It's something that could actually happen. You know what I mean? It's not a guy with, 11 fights calling out a guy with 30 fights. It's not a guy with 6 fights calling out a guy with 19 fights, right? You know what I mean? It's guys who are on and about the same, level. Now, Daniel Dubois, and I know I spelled this name wrong, y'all. My bad, I was rushing. Daniel Dubois, right? He's still very young himself. If I'm not mistaken, matter of fact, let's pull up Daniel Dubois. and let's pull up Big Baby Anderson so we can put these names with faces. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to go to the article exactly so we can see exactly what Jerry Big Baby Anderson had to say as well. So y'all know I'm not just pulling this out of the sky. Again, I greatly appreciate everybody sliding through this thing. If y'all could do your boy a favor, smash that like button for your boy when you roll on in. Brother G5 is supposed to be going live, soon. So I ain't gonna keep y'all here, too long. I'm kind of riding the wave right now. You know what I mean? But we'll greatly appreciate if everybody could smash that like button. Okay, here we go. I made it to the article, and then we go get into, Daniel Dubois and Jerry Anderson and Big Baby Anderson. I'm gonna let y'all see them, for the people who don't know, so we can put names with these faces. Although the heavyweight journey has only begun for Jerry Anderson is enjoying every bit of it. The highly talented prospect out of Toledo, Ohio, has schooled everyone that Top Rank has placed in front of him. With 12 ring appearances, resulting in 12 consecutive KO victories, the 22-year-old is craving a legitimate challenge. Nevertheless, Anderson is well aware that the likelihood of him facing a more notable name anytime soon is essentially slim to none. Why though? My thing is, why is it slim to none? But during a recent interview with Sky Sports Boxing, Anderson was asked to give his thoughts on the massive setup and competition against Daniel Dubois, the WBA regular champion. Big Baby Anderson said, I would love to fight Dubois. Dubois is only 25 years of age. Though what I was saying, they both are around the same age. Though what I was getting into when I was about to bring up their box rate, they both around the same age. Make a lot of sense, you know what I mean? Currently has his eyes set on facing opponents who are ranked considerably higher than Anderson. In the perfect world, the British native will quickly sign up to take on the likes of Dylan White, Anthony Joshua, or even Tyson Fury. But while the secondary titleist continues to attempt to fight better competition, Anderson is eager to do the same. In what amounted to nothing more than merely a tune-up bout, Anderson dominated his last fight, his most recent opponent, stopping him in the second round, which is the fight that I was talking about. You know what I mean? Although scoring and eye-popping knockouts have placed the braggadocious heavyweight on the pugilistic map, he's yet to face a memorable name in his young career. In fact, Anderson has failed to allow any of his opponents to reach the final bell. Considering his skills he's displayed thus far, Anderson is convinced that in the long run, he could be doing himself a disservice. When he's eventually ready to challenge for a world title, Anderson believes that he'll be forced to back whoever holds those precious titles into an inseparable corner, into an inescapable corner. He said, we're looking for those 10 rounders so that we can actually get ranked and make mandatories. I know that nobody is going to want to fight me. I'm going to have to make people fight me. But Jerry Anderson said that he was open to fighting Daniel Dubois, but they feel like Daniel Dubois, wouldn't be open to fighting him because he's not that highly ranked. I'm going to say something. This has nothing to do with Jerry Anderson. You know what I mean? Personally, this has nothing to do with Jerry Anderson in particular, or this has nothing to do with any of the guys that I'm about to mention, right? They are doing what, they're supposed to do. Y'all notice, I'm noticing a lot of these top ranked, guys, they not top ranked guys, right? A lot of these top ranked teams and a lot of these top ranked guys, they're gone because some of them, it is them personally. In this case with Jerry Anderson, they asked him about this with Daniel Dubois. But I'm noticing like a pattern with top rank and their fighters. Top rank and their fighters, they call out a lot of fighters, who are not necessarily with their promotions. Now, in this case with Daniel Dubois, this makes sense because Daniel Dubois isn't, tied to a promotional company. But for me to be able to make sense out of it like that, and for them to tell me in this article, oh, well, yeah, this fight probably ain't going to happen because Daniel Dubois is looking to fight higher ranked opponents. You know what I mean? Daniel Dubois has a regular title. Daniel Dubois lost to Joe Joyce. Joe Joyce is in line to get a title shot before Daniel Dubois. You know what I mean? So realistically, Daniel Dubois isn't going to get, a major title shot anytime soon. Maybe if he beat Joe Joyce, he would have got that major title shot, sooner than later. But the fact that he lost and he picked up, a lot of people feel, right, that he picked up that regular belt, to try to salvage a little bit of him losing to, Joe Joyce. Joe Joyce right now is more likely to be a champion than Daniel Dubois. right? So for them to say, oh, well, Daniel Dubois is probably going to be looking above Jared Anderson, I feel like there's just, and this has nothing to do with Jared Anderson, right? I feel like there's just a top rank way of saying, well, we just go keep putting Jared Anderson in there with nobody's. You know what I mean? Type deal. But Daniel Dubois and Jared Anderson, that fight makes perfect sense. That's about the same level, especially with Daniel Dubois already having the loss. If Jared Anderson, right, this is what I need, right? Not just Jared Anderson, right? If people feel like that, they can't fight a guy for whatever the reason may be, what's good, just do. If people feel like they can't fight a guy for whatever the reason may be, right? Oh well, he on the other side of the street. Oh well, he may. Oh well, he fighting for titles. You know what I mean? If you know that you have 6 fights and you know that guy, right, is ranked, highly in the sanctioning body, right? And you not ranked at all, you calling him out for a fight, that's just unrealistic. Now, Jared Anderson, I have no problem with this. It's the powers that be that's trying to make this fight unrealistic. Oh, Daniel Dubois is ranked so high. Daniel Dubois ain't ranked that high. You know what I mean? To where he can't fight a Jared Anderson. They're about ranked in the same spot. You know what I mean? He got the WBA regular title. Jared Anderson got a heavyweight continental belt. You know what I mean? They both got regular titles. They about on the same level. If Jared Anderson say that, he love to fight Daniel Dubois, who are, these writers or these promoters to say, well, realistically, that fight isn't going to happen. But you got the same company pushing Keyshawn versus Frank Martin. That's the same situation. You know what I mean? Daniel Dubois and Jared Anderson is a fight that can't happen because Daniel Dubois, is looking to fight higher ranked people. Well, so is Frank Martin when it comes to Keyshawn Davis. But, y'all push that rhetoric. You get what I'm saying? Jared Anderson he's in the heavyweight division, and you got to move these heavyweights a little different. Heavyweights are a little different from the rest of the division. What's good, MP? What the fuck? Appreciate you sliding through. Y'all, is G5 live yet? Do any of y'all know G5 live yet? Could y'all do your brother a favor? Could y'all smash that like button for your boy when you roll on in? Do any of y'all know if brother G5 live yet? You know what I mean? I know he was supposed to go. I'm in here just holding down the fort. You know what I mean? Until he go. In here having this conversation about what Jared Anderson had to say about Daniel Dubois. And then I started reading the article. And now I'm mad at the people who wrote the goddamn article trying to tell us that the boys don't got to fight Jared Anderson. Yes, the boys do got to fight Jared Anderson. What has Daniel Dubois really done to make him rank so high that he don't got to fight Jared Anderson? Those guys are about on the same level. A guy like Joe Joyce doesn't have to fight Jared Anderson because he beat a guy like Daniel Dubois and separated himself to put himself in the upper echelon. You get what I'm saying? A guy like Daniel Dubois has stuff to prove because he was the favorite going in there against Joe Joyce. A lot of people forget that. We living in the times of right now, but we forget that Daniel Dubois was the favorite facing off against Joe Joyce. Joe Joyce, getting a little spotlight now because, he beat Daniel Dubois. He just beat Joseph Parker. You know what I mean? Now these guys, now people are starting to know Joe Joyce, but a lot of people forget. A lot of people didn't know who Joe Joyce was until he beat Daniel Dubois. You get what I'm saying? Daniel Dubois just beat who? Trevor Bryant. Now, Trevor Bryant, what is about to be real? Trevor Bryant is what maybe a little better than the guys that Jared Anderson has faced off with yet thus far, but not that much better than those guys. Trevor Bryant was simply what he was, right? A regular champion. Just like Daniel Dubois right now is a regular champion. You know what I mean? I think this is the perfect fight for Jared Anderson. Sudden T, what you mean? Well, Jared Anderson has about 11 to 12 fights. Daniel Dubois has under 20 fights, about 15, 16, 17 fights, somewhere like that. No more than 20. You know what I mean? Jared Anderson is good enough to where I'm not worried about putting him in there with a guy like Daniel Dubois. You know what I mean? This is what you want for high-level prospects. You got everybody who feel like Jared Anderson beats a lot of the top heavyweights anyway. You know what I mean? I think Jerry Anderson is a guy that you can fast track, right? You got Top Rank over there trying to fast track Keyshawn Davis, right? Well, you got a guy heavyweight who damn well can be fast tracked. If anybody's going to be fast tracked, Jerry Big Baby Anderson is the guy that needs to be fast tracked. I'm telling you, that boy, he's dangerous. You know what I mean? Let him be dangerous. I said this a while back, and I'm going to say it, and I'm going to keep saying it. You go get somebody hurt. Putting these. Now, when you can clearly see these guys already, you know, putting these elite level prospects in there with these, you know, run of the mill, these not even gatekeepers, you know, these journeymen, you know, these never was men, these part-time workers. You go get somebody hurt. Jerry Anderson and Daniel Dubois is an even matchup. That is an even matchup. You know what I mean? So I like Jerry Anderson, you know, saying that he would love to fight Daniel Dubois. I don't like, you know, the goddamn, you know, powers that be saying, well, Daniel Dubois looking to fight, you know, higher ranked people. Now, he ain't looking to fight that much higher ranked people, you know what I mean? Because he's not that highly ranked. He is a regular champion. So is Jerry Anderson. Jerry Anderson has a Continental Heavyweight Championship, WBO belt. Yeah, for real. And let's just be real, just do. Why can't Jerry Anderson and, you know, the boys fight? Let's look at it. Trevor Bryant, right? Trevor Bryant is Daniel Dubois' you know, best win. He fought Trevor Bryant. Trevor Bryant, best win is Bermain Stavern, right? His best win is Bermain Stavern after 2 Deontay Wilder losses and another loss. You know what I mean? So what qualifies Trevor Bryant to be, you know, that guy? But let's say Trevor Bryant is the best opponent between the two. Big Baby Jerry Anderson will wipe the floor with Trevor Bryant, just like Daniel Dubois did. You know what I mean? I want to see Anderson fight somebody with a post, but he's definitely talented. Yeah, facts, J.A., and that's what I'm saying. I like the Daniel Dubois. I like that, Ghost. Yeah, they right in the same spot. Right? The Trevor Bryant's a better opponent than anybody, baby. Fall. Yeah, I said that, Ghost. You late, Ghost. You catching up, but you late. Yep. I said that. He is, but he's not that much better. You know what I mean? He's a regular champion. You get a guy like Jerry Anderson in there with a guy like Trevor Bryant, the same thing. Jerry Anderson was Trevor Bryant out of there a little earlier than Daniel Dubois did. You know what I mean? I just think it's an even matchup. I like this energy from Jerry Anderson, but it's a double-edged sword because I feel like this happens a lot with Top Rank, right? They call out guys with a name who seem to be so far away from them that they can't fight. Like, why would Jerry Anderson be, why would Top Rank be pushing a fight with the boys, right? Who is a free agent, so I understand it can happen, but then say, well, it can't happen because the boys wants to fight, names on the higher level. Well, why y'all even tell us that Jerry Anderson wanted to fight Daniel Dubois? Now you got me all excited, right? Because Daniel Dubois and Jerry Anderson is a good fight, but now y'all saying the shit probably ain't even gonna happen. He said in his last fight he was getting touched up till he fought dude. We saw that. I want Jerry versus Shaw. Who was getting touched up? He said this is a tactic to promote facts. Yeah, that's what I'm getting at, Ghost. Yep, that's what I'm getting at, Ghost. I'm gonna put that on the screen because I think that's a good fight. You know what I mean? I think that's a good fight. And I'm noticing the pattern with Top Rank. I was just talking about earlier with Keyshawn and the Frank Martin thing and them calling out, guys who necessarily will be more difficult to make than fights in their own stable. With Keyshawn, I used why he don't call out Devin or why he didn't call out, Shakur or Tiafimo or, guys like that. And in this case, Stephen Shaw is a heavyweight, that's over there type deal. And I think Stephen Shaw would be a damn good fight for Big Baby Jerry Anderson, right? You know what I mean? I think that would be. He said, "Who will be the guy?" He said, "Who will be the guy to beat Joyce?" Uh, I mean, that's on down the line. I think Joyce right now, Joyce trying to get in and fight one of the current champions. Joyce right now is in the conversation to fight, like Ruiz and Wilder and Usyk and Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. Joyce more so in that conversation right now. It's another conversation, going on underneath them. You know what I mean? Frank Sanchez, Ortiz, Big Baby, goddamn, Dubois, guys like that type deal. It's another conversation going on up under them. But if we talking about rankings, right? If Dubois is ranked too high to fight Jared Anderson, right? If we talking about rankings, then Joe Joyce is ranked, on a different level from the people that we talking about right now. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, Joe Joyce trying to fight the champions now. If the champions now decide to vacate and whatnot, then yeah, Big Baby damn near eventually will have to fight Joe Joyce because I see Joe Joyce getting one of them belts. You know what I mean? But Daniel Dubois and Big Baby Anderson, that's a fight that very well could happen because again, Daniel Dubois ain't tied to a sanctioning body or promotional company. You know what I mean? Or nothing like that. So that's more likely to happen than a lot of these fights, that's being talked about. Shaw and Anderson could happen, but that'll have to be, a decision that Top Rank make. You know what I mean? To make that fight happen. He said they built Manny brand by using Floyd. They using Tank to build their fighters, and now they're using the zone fighters too. Frank Sanchez will beat Joyce, but Joyce not taking that fight. It ain't an offer to him. It ain't an offer to JoJo. You know what I mean? Frank Sanchez probably should fight Big Baby Anderson or Daniel Dubois. That's more like his level, realistic. I don't even think Frank Sanchez is ranked as high as, Andy Ruiz and them like that. You know what I mean? Andy Ruiz to get a fight with Joe Joyce before Frank Sanchez type deal. Frank Sanchez is more like a prospect contender. He more like a contender prospect. I'm not even really a contender yet. You know what I mean? Because you can't force him to fight. He's a Sanchez version, and he ranked very high. Yeah, but he after everybody that I'm talking about. He did Frank Sanchez ranked in the top 5. 4 heavyweights ranked above Frank Sanchez, y'all. And I'm finna get up out of here. But name me the 4 heavyweights ranked above him, and I can name you 2 more that's ranked above him. For sure. Name me the 4 heavyweights that's ranked above him, and I can name you 2 more ranked above him for sure. You know what I mean? For sure. So Fury, AJ, and Wilder is 3, right? So Fury, AJ, and Wilder is 3. So where you got Frank at? So where you got Frank at? Right. If you don't count the champion, yeah. If you don't count the champion. Let me see. Let's see. WBC heavyweight. Let's see. What do you think? Just love and hip hop. Nah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he ranked 14. He ranked 14. He ranked 14 heavy rank. Yep. Number 3 in WBC. Yep. 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 He the 14. He the 14 ranked heavyweight, goes. Number 3 in the WBC. Yeah. He 14. He 14 though. Yeah, he 14. And Joe Joyce is ranked Otto Wallen, Robert Helenius, Martin Bloke, Michael Hunter, Flip Hergovic, Daniel Dubois. Yeah, those the guys, yeah. Yep, those the guys Frank should be fighting. And Joe Joyce is ranked 6. So he ranked 14 and Joe Joyce is ranked 6. You know what I mean? So yeah. But he is 3rd in WBC. The people above him ranked Okay, so you got the heavyweight champion ranked above him, right? You got the unified champion ranked above him, right? Anthony Joshua is ranked number 6 in the WBC. So, I watch this. So Sanchez is ranked 3 in the WBC. Anthony Joshua is ranked 6 in the WBC. But Anthony Joshua is the 3rd ranked heavyweight in the world. And Frank Sanchez is the 14th ranked heavyweight in the world. You know what I mean? So the number 6 ranked heavyweight in the WBC is ranked higher than Frank Sanchez, who's the number 3 ranked heavyweight in the WBC. Wilder ranked number 1 in WBC, Ruiz ranked number 2 in the WBC. Joe Joyce is the WBO interim champ, right? And Joseph Parker is ranked number 2 in the WBO. So if Frank, where Frank ranked there in the WBO? If Frank ranked 3 in the WBO, he very well could fight. Let me see who ranked 3 in the WBO. Let's see who ranked 3 in the WBO. If Frank ranked, because Joe Joyce just knocked off the number 2 ranked guy in WBO. Yeah. So, hey, he can fight Joe Joyce next. Also, he could push for that then. Frank could push for that. If Frank really want to fight him, he could push for that, Ghost. Yeah, he's number 3. I'm looking at it. Frank can push for that by the WBO rankings, not by WBC though. He ain't close enough in WBC, but by WBO, he next up. He can push for that. Now he ain't gotta call him out, Ghost. He could go to the WBO and push for that. Ain't like neither one of them, sign the bar. He ain't got to call him out. He could push for that jump. Like, he could literally go to the WBO and petition for that. But I'm finna get the fuck up out of here, though. Hell yeah. Make that shit happen. Sanchez versus George. Then WBC, he can push for Reed. Yeah, he can. But now he could go straight to Joe George, though. He can go straight to Joe George. Hey, but I appreciate y'all sliding through this jump, Skin the Hardaway, Southern T. This ain't the past. This ain't the future. But this the present. That's how we rocking. And I'm out. Look, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe to the channel as well. Greatly appreciate y'all sliding through this thing. Brother G5 probably finna come on. I ain't sure. But if he ain't, hell yeah, be up. Hell yeah, talk to him, be up. Be up. Hell yeah, be up. Dog. Nigga. Tell these folks, bro. Dubois versus Big Baby, dog. Dubois and Joe Joyce versus Joe Joyce, bro. We just made a fight right here, dog. Frank Sanchez versus Joe Joyce. That's number 1 and number 2 in the WBO. Until the heavyweights work their shit out. And goddamn, Dubois versus Big Baby Anderson. Make that shit happen, dog. Shout out my nigga B up. Appreciate you sliding through this thing, B up. Appreciate you sliding through this jump. What's good, dog? I caught your show yesterday. Good show, goddamn it, bro. The good show, goddamn. I use BF show for coming release. But hell yeah. But dog, yeah, stop playing like them some good ass fights. But yeah, Ghost Frank Sanchez damn sure can push that jump. But Brother G5 supposed to be going on pretty fucking soon. He supposed to been on. I ain't sure if he on now or whatnot. But let me see. Nah, he ain't though. You know what I mean? I get to the album. I get to the album, I guess, or the 45-minute mark type deal. Brother BF came through, now I'm turned. My nigga BF came through, now I'm turned. You know what I mean? I be fucking with when the people shows that I watch be coming through my shows. I be fucking with that shit. You know what I mean? But what's good, D-Free? But yeah, the heavyweights about the shake and move. Y'all see I did that EP yesterday where, Tyson Fury pulled out another fight, right? He pulled out another fight. Now he said he about to fight Muhammad Shah, Mahmoud Shah, Manuel Shah, something like that. Muhammad, Manuel, something like that. You know what I mean? But the heavyweight division, starting to heat up a little bit. I think the people at the top starting to see, not the people at the top, right? But like 2, 3, 4, 5. They starting to see, that the people at the top probably about to get up out of there. You know what I mean? You got Wilder, who on the upside. He said it was always Shaw. Right. You know what I mean? So now you got him about to fight Shaw. Bill, I don't think he gonna fight Shaw. I don't think he gonna fight Shaw. You know what I mean? I don't think that nigga gonna fight Shaw. I believe it when that happen. I believe it when that shit happen. But I think the heavyweights at like 2, 3, 4. I think 2, 3, and 4, like they starting to see that the champs not gonna be in it too much longer. Like, believe it or not, he said Fury go fight Shishora. Dog, I don't think that nigga go fight nobody. And if he do, he'll surprise me, dog. He'll surprise me. If he do, he'll surprise me, dog. I don't believe shit Tyson Fury say, man. I want that nigga to retire, to you too. I want him to just go away. You know what I mean? But I most definitely believe he'll fight a scrub, before he get in there with one of them big names type deal. He said Fury is cold pussy dude, need to retire. Him, y'all want to know what I noticed, man? And do y'all, real quick, since we on it, y'all want to know what I noticed? This is the reason I don't think Fury gonna fight, bro. And I'm gonna throw this in there. Y'all notice Josh Taylor having a hard time getting his fights done and shit too. Y'all see Josh Taylor and Jack Catterall having disputes about getting the fight done. Josh Taylor and Jack Catterall ain't set in stone. Josh Taylor getting stripped of all his belts. He let all his belts go. And now him and Jack Catterall can't even really get a fight done. Y'all notice Tyson Fury and Josh Taylor having a real hard time to make fights and shit. Y'all noticing that? Tyson Fury and Josh Taylor having a real hard ass time to make fights. Oh yeah, y'all don't. Be a hell yeah, be up. I was gonna do a video on it, but I'm telling y'all now since y'all here. I'm telling y'all now since y'all hearing shit. Yeah. Yeah, Jack Catterall and Josh Taylor might not even happen. I got that wrote down on my shit to do one later on. You know what I mean? But yeah, that shit might not happen. You know what I mean? But y'all noticing how, it's been hard for them two motherfuckers to make fight. Y'all noticing that? I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Now, if Tyson Fury get a fight, dog, I'd be surprised. Be up. I know they talking about, he said Josh Taylor, a fucking dog. Oh yeah, fact. Now Josh Taylor just, hey, BF, do a video. BF, you need to do a video, dog. Cause I know you better do that shit like nobody else, bro. All the niggas Josh just done, all them belt drops and shit, bro. You gotta put that nigga ass in the line, BF. You gotta put his head on the mantle, dog. Bro, how the fuck, and he about to duck Jack. Nigga, you dropped all them belts, and you about to duck Jack Catterall? Dog, he ducked fucking Zapata. He ducked Zapata and Prograis, because now they got to fight for his strap, right? He ducked Sabril Monteith and Jeremiah Ponce because they got a strap. You know what I mean? He ducked Ponce. Now he got to fight Sabril, so that's his dirty work. He ducked Zapata. He ducked Zapata. Now Zapata got to fight Regis, so that's his dirty work. And what's the fucking last belt that he dropped? The WBA belt. He ducked motherfucking. Who got that WBA belt? Motherfucking Albert Pulio. Albert Pulio just had to whoop Roger Gutierrez's ass. He ducked Pulio. He ducked fucking William Zapata. He ducked fucking Jeremiah Ponce directly. And indirectly, that nigga ducked Regis. He ducked fucking Sabril Monteith. And he ducked fucking Roger Gutierrez because Pulio had to fight him. Yeah, get his ass be up. Get his motherfucking ass, dog. Get his motherfucking ass. But yeah, y'all notice them. And he about to duck Jack Catterall. Him and Jack Catterall fighting the air because Jack Catterall don't know why the fuck they fighting there. I'm gonna talk about this shit later on. Real quick. Gonna be a quick shooter. Jack Catterall don't know why they shit up in the air. He confused. But man, look, them niggas can't fight. I don't think Tyson Fury can fight BF. It's been motherfucking. Who's the first nigga? The first nigga was Derek Chisora. The second nigga was Alexander Usyk. The third nigga was Anthony Joshua. And now it's motherfucking Shar. I don't believe this nigga gonna fight no motherfucking body until he fights somebody. Him and Josh Taylor. Until them niggas get in the ring, them niggas is retired to me, dog. Them niggas is retired to me, dog. Until them niggas get in the ring, them niggas is retired, dog. For real, for real. Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all smash that like button for your boy. Bro. Heavyweights, man. Heavyweights turning back up. They turning back up. Like, shit getting to shaking and moving. It's like as soon as Deontay Wilder came back, it's like motherfuckers start doing what they were supposed to do. Y'all saw as soon as Deontay Wilder said, I'm coming back to boxing, motherfucking Joe Joyce Parker was made. Motherfucking Andrew Reeves and Luis Ortiz was made. As soon as Wilder said, I'm coming back, Parker Joyce, Luis Ortiz, or Andrew Reeves, off the whop. You know what I'm saying? Now you got Helenius and Wilder. You know what I mean? You got all the top 15 heavyweights. I just looked at the list. Me and my nigga Ghost just went through the list. All the top 15 heavyweights moving and shaking. Listen to this shit. Listen to this shit. Alexander Usyk and Anthony Joshua, right? That's number 2 and number 3. Deontay Wilder and Robert Helenius, that's number 3 and number 13, right? Andrew Ruiz and Luis Ortiz, that's number 4 and that's number 9, right? These fights that's happening now. Fights already set or done, right? You got Joseph Parker versus Joe Joyce. That's number 6 versus number 8. Not to mention Tyson Fury versus Dylan White. That's number 1 versus number 7. You know what I mean? Like, my bad. Flip Hergovic versus Jaylene. You got number 10 versus number 16. Now, that ain't top 15, so, okay, that ain't top 15. My bad, it ain't top 15. But it's number 16, though. You know what I mean? You guys, what's good, Opulent? Shout out to my guy, Opulent LD. What's good, pimping? Appreciate you sliding through this, John. Glad you can make it, pimp. You know what I mean? But you got the heavyweight just all of a sudden shaking and moving. All of a sudden, they just shaking and moving that. You feel me? Stop playing, man. The heavyweight division is alive. And now you got the boy, you got Jerry Anderson wanting to fight the boys. Let's see if Jerry Anderson up here. The boys was ranked 17, I think. The boys ranked 17. Where Jerry Anderson ranked? Derek Chisora versus Joseph Parker. My bad, I left one out. Derek Chisora versus Joseph Parker. That's motherfucking 21 versus number 8. You know what I mean? You had Tony Yoka fight. Tony Yoka fought somebody and got upset. That was number 22. You had Kurad Pulev fighting Derek Chisora. That's 21-23. You know what I mean? Harry Fury, drug cheating ass, can't even get in the ring because they keep pushing his fight back for some reason. Why y'all think Harry Fury fight keep getting pushed back? And they just put Tommy Fury on Floyd Mayweather fight card. Let's see if Tommy Fury fight fall through this time. Tommy Fury was supposed to fight in America not too long ago, but he couldn't. He had to pull out of that Jake Paul fight, but he about to fight overseas with Floyd Mayweather. I bet you that one got a better chance at going through. We had Ali Dominguez ranked at number 19. He fought not too long ago. Let's find Charles Martin ranked at number 24. Adam Konaki ranked at number 26. Efe Ajagba ranked at number 25. You know what I mean? Jerry Anderson ranked at number 30. There you go. Jerry Anderson ranked at number 30, want to fight number 17. Oh, so here we go. Boom. I got that ass, y'all. Jerry Anderson is ranked at number 30, right? So you mean to tell me that Jerry Anderson being ranked number 30, what's good, Big Tex? Appreciate you sliding through. You mean to tell me that Jerry Anderson being ranked at number 30, Daniel Dubois is overqualified to fight him being ranked at 17? My nigga, you in the bottom half of the top 32. You ain't even in the top half. You like the first Nigga, you rank number 17. You ain't even the first best nigga of the second crop of niggas. You the second best nigga of the second crop of niggas, bro. You the second best nigga of the second crop. You rank 17, bro. It's 30 niggas on the top heavyweight list. You go from 1 to 30. Jerry Anderson, 30. Motherfucking Fury trick ass number 1. You know what I mean? Number 15 is motherfucking, let's see who in the middle. Number 15 is motherfucking Otto Wallen, right? And Jay Ling is ranked in front of you. The Boyce is ranked in front of you. You know what I mean? My nigga, you rank 17, my nigga. You ain't even. Bro, you on the bottom half. You on the bottom half of the best heavyweights, bro. You know what I mean? Nigga, you the second best of the second group of heavyweights. And Jared Anderson is a fucking prospect with less fights than anybody on the list, and he ranked number 30. So that means if he beat you, that means he top 15 heavyweight. And that shit make perfect sense to me. If number 30 fight number 17, Skills. What's good, Skills? Appreciate you sliding through this, young Skills. Glad you can make it, my brother. What's good? I missed it yesterday, fam. Let me drop the flames for my nigga Skills. Don't be going missing like that, fam. TWT in the motherfucking building. Yeah, what's good? So my bad. I ain't gonna be here too much longer. I'm gonna be here 12 more minutes. Oh, you know what I mean? I'm waiting on Brother Five to go on myself. Waiting on somebody to go on, Brother Five, Brother Crush. You know what I mean? One of my TWT found Brother Five supposed to go on early. He didn't, so you know what I said? Let me come, keep y'all busy, keep y'all occupied for a second. I'm in here talking about, Big Baby Jerry Anderson, saying that he opened to the Daniel Dubois fight. And then I actually read the article, you know what I mean? And then the dude that was on the article had made me mad, goddamn, because he started talking about how Daniel Dubois can't fight Jerry Anderson because he looking to fight somebody ranked higher. First of all, bro, you ranked 17, Big Baby ranked 30. Both of y'all prospects, you know what I mean? Big Baby next level. It's most people in the room feel like Big Baby beat you up anyway. You know what I mean? So to say that, he looking to fight somebody ranked higher. No, he's looking to prove. What's good, DP? Appreciate you sliding through this, young DP. Glad you can make it pimp. He's looking to prove himself. You know what I mean? He's looking to prove himself after his loss to Joe Joyce, who is a top 10 ranked heavyweight. You know what I mean? So Jerry Anderson, who is also looking to prove himself to be a contender, it makes perfect sense for Jerry Anderson to fight a guy like Daniel Dubois. You know what I mean? And also, this fight, he did Big Baby beats all these dudes. You know what I mean? And most people feel like that, BF. And most people feel like that. You know what I mean? But this will be a perfect tester. This will be a perfect test for Big Baby. This will be a legitimate name, a top 25 name, a top 30 name. You know what I mean? For Big Baby. Let's just be real. We know Big Baby the goods. We don't know nobody on his resume. You slap Daniel Dubois on there, whose only loss is to Joe Joyce, who was a top 5 heavyweight. Man, come on. He did Big Baby versus Fury, Wilder, and AJ are his toughest fights, and in their order. Agreed, BF. Agreed. But he got to get there, right? Because he ranked 30, right? Fury trick ass ranked number 1. Wilder ranked number 2. AJ ranked number 3. You know what I mean? He ranked number 30. You know it's a climb that he got to make, right? So how he go get there the fastest, G? You beat Dubois, who's ranked 17. Now you middle of the pack. Now you get to knocking out Joe Parker after you beat Dubois. You see a pattern? You see what I'm getting at? See what I'm getting at? You knock out Dubois, whose only loss is to Joe Joyce, right? Then you fight Joseph Parker, right, who just lost to Joe Joyce, right? Boom. They put you in the top 7, top 8. And now you fight Joe Joyce, they get you in your top 5. And by that time, Joe Joyce fuck around and be a champion. And Joe Joyce fuck around, be 39, 40 years old. And Big Baby probably knock his ass out at that point. Boom. Now you got Dubois' head on your mental. You got Joseph Parker head on your mental. And you got Joe Joyce head on your mental. In that order. And then AJ still gonna be around at that time, right? Boom. BF said, why did he hit too goddamn hard? And AJ would try to grab his ass. I gotta start reading this shit. I gotta start reading this shit. Now, you try to grab Big Baby. Big Baby ain't the nigga. Big Baby don't look like the nigga you want to be trying that. Big Baby don't look like the nigga you want to be trying that shit with. Big Baby look like the kind of nigga who like you know how some niggas hit you, knock you out, and then they'll walk off and shit. Big Baby look like one of them niggas who will hit you, knock you out, and then like he'll beat your whole fucking face in, like he'll try to like knock your motherfucking teeth out, some shit like that. Big Baby strike me as one of them niggas. You know what I mean? I don't think he one of the niggas you Big Baby ain't one of them niggas you want to violate. He don't look like one of them niggas you want to violate. Like he one of them niggas, he don't care that he big as hell. Like he don't care that you small or nothing like that. Like he go fight you like you was 7 feet. Like he go fight everybody like they 7 feet tall. Big Baby strike me as one of them niggas. Like, you know what I mean? Like he don't care that you only like 5'4", 145, right? If you offend him, like he go fight you like you was 6'9", 275. That was kind of nigga Big Baby strike me. He said, where's Big Shot Shaw in the rankings? I'm not sure, bro. It only went to 30. It went to 30, so he's under 30. I see where you're going with that. So let me see. Let's check out Big Shot Shaw rankings. Stephen Shaw. Let's check out Big Shot Shaw. Shout out Stephen Shaw. Brother Stephen Shaw followed me on IG. Shout out Brother Stephen Shaw. Let's see. Let's see where he ranked at. Let's see where Big Shot ranked at. Let's see where Big Shot ranked at. Matter of fact, I can go to box rate. Stephen Shaw. And then we go. I'm gonna close out this hour and then we go slide on up out of here. Bill said Big Shot beats them all too. I like that matchup. I like them and they both on top rank. I think if Stephen Shaw, I didn't say this before, but I'm gonna say it again, right? I think if Stephen Shaw right had a came, I think Stephen Shaw is too good to get a fight with Big Baby Anderson. So see what you mean he too good. You been a Stephen Shaw fanboy. Now listen to what I'm saying. Bro. I think he too good to fight Big Baby Anderson because I think he was brought there to fight Big Baby Anderson, right? But he looked too good in his fights. Like I feel like he was brought there for a fight with Big Baby Anderson. But I feel like now, because the way that he looked in his fights, he may beat Big Baby Anderson. So they not trying to chance giving him a fight at Big Baby Anderson. I think he was signed, to give Big Baby Anderson a test, to give Richard Torres a test. He was signed to give, that big 6'8" dude they got over there a test. But right now, at this point, Top Rank not comfortable enough to put him in there with their up-and-coming prospects because he may beat their ass. You know what I mean? He may beat their ass. Big Shot Shaw is ranked 34. Wow. Bro, stop playing with Big Shot, bro. Bro, hold on, time out. Big Shot got 17 fights, 13 KOs. He ranked 34th in the world. Jared Anderson is ranked number 30 in the world. Bro. Damn. That's wild. I didn't know they was ranked that close. But my thing is, right? What's good, Floss? Appreciate you sliding through. Big Shot ranked 34th though. But yeah, I think right now, and I said it, and I'm gonna say it again just in case you missed. I think Big Shot was brought there to test some of these heavyweights, but I think he too good right now. And Flossie, I'm not saying that he can't. I mean, I'm not saying that he beat them guys, right? I'm saying I think the promoters and matchmakers think that putting Stephen Shaw in there with a Richard Torres, with a Jared Anderson right now, be too risky because he looked too good in his 2 fights. He came in his first fight, right? He boxed to get the victory, to make sure. His first fight, he was too safe. You know what I mean? Because he wanted to make sure he won because, he was fighting for a bag. He was fighting for a living. He wasn't even signed to nobody then. He knew if he lost that fight, it wasn't going to be no more big fights. You know what I mean? So he was patient, not to get caught. And he boxed his head off for 11 rounds. He came out that 12th round, put his ass out of there in the second, did big shot. That was like, damn, he boxed good as hell. Dude couldn't even touch him. And he still was able to turn up on him and knock him out when he wanted to in the 12th round. So they put him in there again with somebody else. And then he get in there with this second guy, big shot, right? And he knocked his ass out in like 3 rounds. What, 4 rounds? Let me check, because he's still up here on my box, right? He knocked his ass out in what? In 1 round. My bad, big shot. Shout out my guy, big shot. He knocked his ass out in 1 round, right? So now I'm thinking, even if Top Rank was ever thinking that we finna put Big Shot in there with one of these young up-and-coming prospects to get him a tick, I think that shit is out the window. You know what I mean? I think that shit is out the window at this point, right? I think there was like a abort mission on that shit. Big Shot is too good for his own good. There need to be a certainty. I need to let BF do that, John, too, because, that's his boy. You know what I mean? We follow each other on Instagram type shit, but, that's about it. I know him and BF got a working relationship. He need to do it. Big Shot is too good for his own good. You know what I mean? He too good for his own good. He ain't gonna get no prospect fights until they think he old and drawing out. You know what I mean? Right now, I'm scared for him because I think he was brought in to lose and he go keep winning. And they were like, bro, we might not be able to use you. You too good. And they might let him go. You know what I mean? Or they may keep him around all these years and build him up a little bit and maybe throw him in there with Richard Torres in a couple years or Big Baby Anderson next year or, some shit like that. But I think he too good for his own good. You know what I mean? You can't put him in. He's not going to lose on you. He's not going to lose on you, right? And if you put him in there, to give a young guy a test, you put him in there, to give one of your shining, guys a test, he might beat their ass. So what I think you should do, what you should do with Big Shot, right? Well, what would be the right thing to do with Big Shot, right, would be to promote him for what he is. Promote him. Give him a chance. Put him in there, right? If you think he's too good for one of your prospects, how about you put him in there with your champion, right? Since Tyson Fury like fighting fucking bums, because guess what I didn't see? Guess who I didn't see on that list? The top 30 list. Muhammad Shah, Mahmoud Shah, whatever his name is. I didn't see him on that list. So since Tyson Fury like fighting fucking bums, and since y'all got a vested interest in Tyson Fury, right? How about you put Big Shot Shaw in there with Tyson Fury, right? Right? Big Shot Shaw ranked 31st, Fury ranked number 1, right? He should be able to beat Big Shot, right? How about you put him in there with them, right? How about you do that type deal? But I had no clue Shaw was ranked 34th. I had no clue Jared was ranked 30th. That's interesting. That's hella interesting. But I ain't going to keep y'all in this thing too long. I appreciate y'all for sliding through this John Skinner Hardaway Southern T. This ain't the past. This ain't the future. But this the present. That's how we rocking. And I'm out. Love.